Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. Okay, what is your idea now? Please tell me. What's your idea?
I think so. After death, a person dies once, no?
Yes,
He haven't any sensation after the death.
yes.
But when the inner conscience or voice of conscience is killed, when you suffering insidely, then that person dies again and again while he lives. That's a very, very powerful feeling, no?
Okay. You said that we have only one physical death, one
Yeah,
physical death, right? One,
yeah.
one physical death. But how many living deaths? We have any living death. While alive, you can keep dying many times, over and over again. So death
Yeah.
is what? Death is easy or painful or what? As you said, can be painful, right? So we have to suffer. That means if you suffer once, it's okay. One death and finish, as far as we know. But if you keep suffering over and over again for many deaths, it's thousand times terrible than the real death. That's the idea. Hmm?
Uh, yes, sir.
Okay. So, what's your advice here?
I think so. If you are upset because of something, it means you are not conscious in your conscious is not in this world now. So it means you already died. It's like you already died inside.
Like death. Yes, like death. Almost.
Yeah, already you are already dead.
We can have many virtual deaths. Okay. So, you say, whenever problems comes which kill our inner man, we must be very, very careful. Now, when death is coming to us, real death, physical death, what are we doing? Now, we know the death is coming. How do you know? That we develop some kind of diseases, right? So then we take medicine, right? Now, corona, for against that, we take vaccine, right? And a lot of things we do, a lot of things, and we just follow some uh, precautions, maybe prevention methods, right? So you wear masks. So you just wash your hands after contacting suspicious things. So that is how you prevent. Try to prevent because prevention is much better, right? And then even when you have that in your body, you try to get it cured. You go for doctors. You go under medical treatment. So, like manner, when the problems or diseases come to kill our inner man, in the same way, you have to be careful. You have to follow what prevention methods, right? And you have to get cured. You have to do a lot of things. Okay, now I'm asking, physical death comes because of diseases. What kind of things can cause our mental or inner death inside death? Hmm? Problems?
Yes, problems.
What problems? How many problems can kill us?
Problems that highly attack with your mentality.
Terrible. So, what kind of problem then? What? How can we solve the problems?
It's depend on that problem, yes, sir.
Maybe we need to like. I think most of the problems can be solved with money. and your social status and contacts, your friends and others. Right? And then there are other problems also. But I think you have to improve yourself. You have to improve yourself. You had a build up a good personality and social states and some stability, that's your financial status, all these things. So to build up all these things, anybody has been given one thing, one special thing. What is that? One thing is in our hands. What is it? We have strength. Actually, two things, right? Strength, physical strength and mental strength. And then there's another thing, that is time. We have to use very intelligently time and physical strength to improve our capacity. Then we have to build up good social states, and financially we have to be strong. Physically we have to be strong, and socially we have to be strong. We have to have good friends around us, so good contacts, and we have to have a sound body and sound mind. Then most of the problems which come in our way to kill our inner man can be stopped or can be cured. You understand? Actually, great understanding is important, right? Maybe you might sometimes a love affair might kill your inner inside man. Maybe problem from your friends, relations, your loved ones, mother, father, they might give you problems. So to fight those things, you have to have a very strong mind. So we said reading makes perfect, like that. You have to improve your mind with vast readership. You read a lot of things. Not only reading, you have to just concentrate on your reading and analyze your reading, and you have to improve your mental capacity also, so that you can face the problems which come in your way. Tell me your ideas. Hmm?
So my idea is not, nothing is easy in life, and if something easy, it's not that much worth.
Ah, yes. Easy things are not worth doing.
Yeah. So uh, I, uh, you have to face so many hard time, but never give up.
Okay. You have to have your standards in place.
Yes.
I heard somebody has said, if your idea is not complicated, I mean, having a lot of pros and cons, right? A lot of complicated is hard to understand and hard to put into action. He says it's not an idea. If it is easy like a piece of cake, it's not an idea. Not even an idea. So you can just throw it away without even second thoughts, right? So you have to face hard things and you get great results. It's a very valuable point. And what else? Hmm? What else? Hello?
Yes, sir. Mm, I want to say same thing, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much it take out of you, one, then you should never give up on your dreams.
So the harder the problem is worth facing it. Is that?
Yeah.
And harder the idea is, it's worth implementing that. How idea of the plan. You must implement that if it is so hard and complicated. So that you can get marvelous results. Right? Is that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any more? Okay. All right.